Episode 26, Downfall, Conquest of the Third Reich. It is time for the OKH to have the initiative. Shifty. Our action track. Down. And look up of actions. And out comes our OKH's, well, it's either one. Or the West. The one that's first in the line here is the recruit. And I have to think about this. Recruit would be a bit of a waste at this point. I do have this in the planning box, and I think I can engineer an attack somewhere. I think I'm going to go ahead and try something. This will cost the OKH 7 initiative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leaving it to be the Soviet turn next. And I think I have a chance to give the Soviets a bloody nose here. It's not a pushover because there's a two tank there, but they do not have a elite advantage on me. So I'm going to try one of the attacks here using 1, 2, 3, 6. Not, well, decide I'm going to use that or not. It's a wash because it's conscripts, so even though it's going to add one flanker, it's going to take it away because of the number of conscripts. Yeah, I guess I'll throw them in just in case I take more losses than I intended to. I can always get rid of the security unit. So this guy will be the lead, and we're attacking into here. Okay, are we going to do anything? OKH is not going to play a HQ card. Passing it to the Soviets to see if they want to do something like that. I think they could, but I think they'd hold on to this just for the sake of this attack. For combat cards, I do got one. I'm going to go ahead and play it. And since it's attacking, this is the time to play it. There's not going to be many more opportunities for the Germans to launch an attack. So, just to burn this card up, I'm going to go ahead and throw that out there. Now, let's fight. And the Germans will start with an intrinsic value of 4. They have 3 flanking attackers with them for a total of 7. 3, did I say 3? Yes. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. For shock, for armor unit snow, for German armor unit in fair, that's +2, and, well, there's +1 because we have a non-German armor here, so I'll bring it up to 8 real quick. But then, German armor would bring it up to 10 because it adds 2. So we are at 10 now. Nobody has more elite badges. We're even Steven because even though this guy's so we got 1 elite here and 1 under here. Unfortunately, we have more conscripts, so we're down to 9. But it goes back up to 10 because we have a German unit in the battle. Okay, that is all for them. This square is nothing's all. Nope. We got one guy across the river. I thought he was going to get a river bonus. Nope. Okay, so. Was he like that? Or like, I'm going to have to go back and review the tape. They have a total of 3. And to that, is that really it? Could be. I don't think there's anything special about this square. No, sure isn't. 3. Yeah, that's it. We're going to be rolling on the 7 column. How often does that happen for the Germans at this point? Wow, we're taking it. I'm glad I saw that opportunity. And the only die roll modifier is this card here. +2 on the 7 table. Here, +2. 8, 9, 10. Nice roll. 4 hits. Wow. Yeah. Give him a good bloody nose here. 1, 2, and we still have to eliminate 2 hits. I'm going to start one with the armor. Drop that back to 2. And I guess we'll go ahead and take 2 hits on that so we don't lose any units. And 1 and 1, wow. Gave him a little bit of a nosebleed there. Advance after combat? No freaking way. Well, wait a minute, let me think about that. No, that is a plain hex right there. Ugh, and remember, the OKH's job is just to be a speed bump. And so, no, advancing in here would just get us surrounded and murdered. Okay, so that was finally a good roll for the Germans. Anywhere else? I still have 2 more attacks. I don't really see, I need armor to really do anything good. I mean, armor really makes a difference, and I don't really have anything out there. I got this guy, but he's all alone. I've already attacked with him, so I can't attack again. That, well... I could roll, I can get it up to like on the 4 column of an attack on this guy here. It'd be a straight roll though. It's not, there's no bonuses for it. And I'm out of decent cards here. I'm gonna check. Yeah. See, there's too much chance of taking at least one step loss on it. That would lose the armor, which I'm not too keen on doing. It's a little too much risk, and especially considering we're on the defensive anyway, I think we're just gonna let it slide. We have a weather roll, and we don't have a good place to put the dice boot, so I'm gonna put it right there, and then I'll flash over to where that is, and the roll is a 9. Well, that's a convenient roll because it's far. 9 is as far as the weather marker can go. That's where the OK West is. We're still in weather period 1. We're about to switch to weather period 2, which doesn't make a bunch of difference because it's still going to be fair in weather period 2. Before marching on, someone in the other video noticed that I made a goof earlier where, and I'll put a little video clip up there. You can see where when I rolled the weather, I forgot you're supposed to move the weather marker up to the furthest backed faction on the track. And I didn't do it. That shorted the roll by 1. It doesn't matter because I ended up rolling a number that got them all the way up to the OK West. So no harm, no foul on there. There's no weather change. There's really nothing strange about that one. Anyway, Soviet activation time. Gonna grab this. Normally costs 5, will cost us 6 because we skipped one. 6. 6 plus 7 would be 23. Now our first order of business is taking a victory point here, and we're just going to attack with these 2 here into the security. Shouldn't be much of a trouble. We hope not. And we're going to start with an inherent of 3. We are going to, yes, that activation order I used, yes, does count for armor, so we're good. Flanking attacker, we have 1 underneath, and he brings it to 4. No shock, non-unit German armored unit in fair, that would be 1 for 5. And let's see here, we have more elite badges for 6, and I think that will do it. The Hungarians? I forgot what color they are. No, they're the Romanians. Yes, okay. Romanian. All right. And, well, 0. They're going to have 1 pip strength. They have more conscripts than we do. The Soviets do, so that's kind of a wash. And the only thing that's really got going for them is the fact that they're in a city. They have no cards to play. So we're looking at the 5 column with no straight roll, I think. Yes, straight roll on the 5 column. They roll well. 9, and unfortunately, wow, if you go over 10, they would have lost something. But they only roll a 9 on the 5 column, which is 3. And that is going to eliminate him for sure. Alright, this goes away, they're dead. I'm gonna advance the one in here to capture it. I'm gonna keep these guys here. I gotta get this armor up here. We were really light on the armor up north. And in fact, for my second attack, I'm a little leery about attacking anything, but I think I got one in mind. So if we go up here, sorry for the camera shift, I think I like the odds on these two hexes attacking into here. Even though there's a fairly substantial armor unit in there, I think I can mitigate it. I need to start fighting and start pressuring these Germans. So let's get into it. This is a risky fight. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We may bite off more than we can chew, but I think we can manage. We are going to beef it up with this. Unfortunately, it's turn 3. I would much like to use this card at another time when it's actually worth 2, but can't have everything. The OKH has no response to that. Do we have partisans? I'd like to know. Okay. Yes, we do have partisans. So we're going to go ahead and add a partisan. It's in this. We're still in the Soviet Union. The defending hex is still in the Soviet Union. So we're going to make use of this. I'm going to put my cards down so I don't wreck everything. Sorry about that. All right, we're ready to battle. And the answer is we are going to attack with our active, what do you call them? Shock troop. With an inherent strength of 2. Let me see something here. And just to show you, there is a tank unit underneath, an elite tank unit worth 2 underneath, just so we know. These are 2 infantry, I do believe, yes. 2 infantry underneath. Okay, so let's see, 2. The card brings it up to 3. The flanking attackers are 1, 2, 3 for a total of 6. Shock unit with active ability, that's correct. According to the action order. So it brings it up to 7, there's only 1. Per armored unit in fair, we'll bring it up to 8. And we do have more elite badges for a total of 9. So this is shaping up to be a decent fight. However, this is a full, there's 2 here, and there's 2 there, so that's 5. Oh, wait a minute, we don't get the elite bonus. That's an elite underneath. Wait a minute, hang on, I might have to drop it down to 8. I do. Glad I checked. Yep, it's gonna be down to not 9, but 8 before we start calculating the Germans. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, so this fight's gonna be rough because they're already at 5. They have a German unit, and they are in a town, so that's gonna be 5 +1 +1. They're gonna be at 7 to our 8. Oh man, I don't like this. We're on the 1 column. The 1 column. Well, I do have some DRMs though, so we have that going for us. There's no air support. You haven't seen air in a while here. There's no events. We do have combat cards, so that's the one thing going for us. So that's +3 on the 1 column. Our 1 column here, and in it comes at +3. 7, not bad, so that's going to bring it up to 10. That's a good number. Sort of a good number. They're going to lose because it's German. Let's see, 1 to 6. Reduce hits by 1, so it's going to be a 1-to-1 exchange. I like to say it's okay, all right. I have a card that would make the Soviets re-roll, but it's not going to change the result enough to be worth throwing a card, so we're just going to go with the 1-to-1 exchange. As the Soviets are the attackers, they have no choice. They must reduce their armor. It becomes a 2 infantry armor. The Germans do have a choice. And I can either retreat or I can take a hit. And I think because I have a recruit order for the OKH in the track, I'm going to go ahead and take the hit because we can replace it. We've got everyone kind of maxed out, so we're just going to take it and hold the line as it were. Now, I have a third, the Soviets have a third attack. Nothing doing. There's nothing that was even remotely like the other one that was close like this. Anything else is just going to be throwing units away. So I think we're just going to move on. That'll do it for this episode. Okay, join us next time when it will be the Westerners' turn, and we have our eyes on Italy. In fact, I need to go and pull out the rule book and look at amphibious landings and mulberry harbors and all that, and because it's been a million years since I've actually done anything with those rules, I've completely forgotten them. But join us next time, and thanks for watching.